Protusha Parametric! What happened? Oh my gosh. She's dead. I need to tell someone. Michaela McLaren, Tanya Taylor, thank goodness I found you. Protusha's dead. Dead?
That can't be right.
Oh, but she is. Let me show you. I think she has been murdered.
This sounds like a case for
The series Sleuths. All right. Show us. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But, how can we know that she is definitely dead and not just sleeping?
She's dead, all right. What should we do?
Well, the first step in solving any crime is to make a list of suspects. Nellie, you go find people who have seen Protusha today and meet up in the empty math room for interrogation.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What are we doing here again?
Yeah, I'm missing a gov test for this.
I don't care. I'm getting out of gov test for this.
This is highly unconstitutional.
Relax, relax. You are all here for a very good reason.
We will take people in one at a time. The rest of you can stay out in the waiting room until we're ready for questioning.
The waiting room? You mean the hallway?
Yes. We will see Max and Minnie Extrema first.
Nellie, what are you doing here?
Well, like the questioning, Who's gonna watch the suspect? You're right!
Who are you and what are your relations to Protusha?
You know us, silly. We sit behind you in English class.
Answer the question, please.
Right. Sorry, series sleuths.
I'm Minnie Extrema.
And I'm her twin brother, Max Extrema.
Twins? But you don't look alike.
We're fraternal twins.
I guess we got opposite extremes of each gene.
Sure.
Yeah.
And how do you know Protusha?
Well, we're in Miss Bukar's BC Calc class together, period 4.
And on day 4 is when math is the first class of the day. We all meet at Protusha's locker and walk to class together.
Today's a day 4. Did you walk with her today?
Sure did.
Right. Well, that's the end of our questioning.
Can we go back to class now?
Nellie, bring in the next one. Your name is Lorraine L'Hopital, is it not?
L'Hopital. That's my name.
And how do you know Miss Protusha Parametric?
I don't know why I've been called in for questioning. I didn't do anything wrong.
Don't make me ask again, Lorraine.
You're not even a real sleuth. You're just scribbling on a notepad.
Answer the question, ma'am.
Don't make me take you to the hospital, Miss L'Hopital.
Fine. Protusha and I have period 2 art together. Every day during that class, we go fill up our water bottles at the water fountain.
What time would you say you go to fill up your water bottles?
I don't know. Halfway through the class, we both finished our art projects and we had time to kill.
Time to kill?
Yeah, like free time. It's an expression.
Yes, well, that'll be it for now. We'll call you back if we need to.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, so what is this all about? Why have you been calling us in here one by one?
We'll be the ones asking the questions here.
Fine, I'll probably derive an answer sooner or later.
Would you say that you and Protusha are good friends?
Yeah, she and I drive into town for lunch when we don't have lab.
And when do you not have lab?
Days 3 and 4. Don't worry, I don't drink and derive. I have Protusha hold my frappuccino while I drive to school.
Very well, you can go. But next time, I want an iced coffee when you go out for Starbucks.
This better be important. I'm missing a gov test for this.
We assure you, this is very important.
Alright, so go on with it then.
Fine, we'll make it short and sweet.
Please state your name and your relation to Pratusha.
Sure. I'm Sarah Slant, and I'm in stat together with Patricia.
What period is stat?
Also, what is stat?
Like statistics, we have it at period 7, but we're working on a project together in option period 9.
I see. An interesting series of events.
Nellie, bring in the next one.
Serious sleuths? There aren't any more suspects. Darn, but we don't have any more leads.
So are you like good or?
Very well, you can go, but be careful. We wouldn't want the clues to slant towards you.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We only have one more period left in the day to figure out who killed Pratusha. Stop being a nervous Nellie. We'll figure it out. The serious sleuths always solve the mystery.
Well, let's make a list of what we do know, and maybe that will help us find more clues. Here. Okay. So, Max and Minnie Extrema said they walked with her this morning to math class. 7:50, Max and Minnie Extrema.
Okay, so you know when everybody sees Pratusha, but how is that supposed to help us?
If only there was a way that we could know exactly when Pratusha was murdered.
Well, we can know exactly when Pratusha was murdered.
No.
Unless, did either of you take that psychic class?
We don't need to be psychic to figure out when she was murdered. We just need a thermometer and a handy dandy math equation.
Tell me more.
Sure, we just have to use Newton's law of cooling.
Oh yes, Newton's law of drooling.
Cooling, not
Uh,
drooling.
That's what I meant.
So, how do we use this Newton's law of cooling? Nellie Newton?
Oh, come, I'll show you. I just need a thermometer and a watch. All right, stand back. Thermometer.
Thermometer.
Thank you.
I guess you're supposed to ask.
90 degrees Fahrenheit. Time?
1:20 p.m.
All right, we need to take more data in a little while.
So meet back here in 20?
Great.
Now just put in there.
Okay, let's do this again. Thermometer.
Thermometer.
Thank you. 88.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Time?
1:40 p.m.
All right, now let's do Newton's law of cooling. Newton's law of cooling.
Wow.
Yeah, so using this equation, we can determine when Pratusha Parametric was murdered. First, we need to determine the constant in the equation. So we will use the temperature of the body and the time that was just found. All right, so here's temperature equals 7.
Whoa, where did all those numbers come from?
She definitely took that psychic class.
No, I just plugged in numbers. See, for T of T, I put in 88.1 degrees Fahrenheit because that was the final temperature of the body. Then for TS, I put in 70 degrees Fahrenheit because that is the surrounding temperature and the temperature of the school. Then for initial temperature, I put in 90 degrees Fahrenheit because that was the initial temperature of the body. And for T, I put in 20 minutes because we measured the temperature of the body 20 minutes later.
Ooh. But how will this help us know when Pratusha was killed?
Well, first we need to find what number K is. K is just a constant, by the way, so we solve the equation to find K, and we get that K is and then K equals 0.005.
But we still don't know when she was killed.
Yeah, time is ticking.
Seriously, Sleuths, I'm getting there. You have to be patient.
Sorry.
Now, using the K value that we just solved for, we can find when Pertusha was killed. This time, instead of 88.1 degrees Fahrenheit for the final temperature, I am going to use 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and instead of the initial temperature as 90 degrees Fahrenheit, I am going to use 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit because a person's temperature alive is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Then we just have to solve for T. Do you want to try?
If you subtract 191 minutes from when we took the temperature of the body, that time will be when Pertusha died.
Well, we first took the temperature at 1:20 p.m., which means that 190 minutes before that would be 10:31 a.m.
Hi, sorry for disturbing class, but
One of your students is a murderer.
Excuse me? We have reasons to believe that Lorraine L'Hôpital has murdered Pertusha Parametric.
And who are you?
We're the series sleuths.
Seems legit.
Lorraine L'Hôpital!
L'Hôpital!
You're under arrest for the murder of Pertusha Parametric.
What's your proof?
Proof? This isn't geometry class.
No, I mean the evidence.
Oh, it's elementary, my dear Lorraine. A little math formula called Newton's law of cooling.
Well, I didn't kill her, so whatever you did must not have worked.
Oh, it did.
You can choose not to ignore us, but you can't ignore the facts.
Fine, show me.
See? All the math points to you, Lorraine.
I even did the calculations myself.
Well, of course it says I did it.
Exactly, because you are the killer.
No, because there was a mistake in your calculation. You subtracted 90 degrees Fahrenheit from 70 degrees Fahrenheit and then got it to be 11, when 90 minus 70 is obviously 20.
She's right.
Of course I'm right, and that would mean that I am not the killer because T would not equal 191 minutes, but... .5 minutes.
But that would mean Pertusha did not die at 10:31, but 12:09.
Yeah, and that means that Pertusha didn't die second period with me, but in ninth period with... Great, they all left.
Sarah Slant, you were placed under arrest for the murder of Pertusha Parametric during ninth period.
Curses, I almost got away with it too if it wasn't for you serious sleuths.
Oh, don't thank us. Thank Nellie Newton and Lorraine L'Hôpital.
If it weren't for them, we never would have converged at an answer.
Come on, man, you're coming with us.
But now I can't take my gov test.
Good work, series sleuths.
Well, it looks like that's all the crime solving for today.
But join us again next time for another episode of the Sleuths series.